What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Yaz and I'm a pre-medical student at the University of Minnesota. I'm majoring in both English and genetic cell biology and development. So now, without further ado, let's get into this video. Today I'm going to be looking at studying with a whiteboard and reviewing what that process was like for me and what I have to say about it. Traditionally, I've usually been a very avid pen and paper or pencil and paper kind of studier and note taker, and because I'm such a tactile and visual learner, this has worked really well for me. I haven't really felt the need to branch out to try different studying methods or forms because of that. But I think that's kind of been doing a disservice to myself until now because, there could be something better out there that I haven't really given a fair shot. So I thought I would start by making this video with this new technique that I have actually been seeing a lot of on my social medias with different people, both pre-med and med students posting about themselves utilizing whiteboards as a supplemental tool to help themselves review or prepare for exams and classes. So I thought I'd give it a shot and let's see how this goes. So before I could actually even do anything with the video, I had to figure out where on earth I was going to get a whiteboard because I don't personally own one and I'm actually a commuter, so it would be kind of inconvenient for me to stay late on campus multiple times to utilize empty classrooms or library spaces to make use of whiteboards. So what I ended up doing is purchasing a smaller sized whiteboard from Target. It was actually pretty cheap. If you don't personally have one, I would definitely recommend making the buy. I think it's definitely an investment. It only cost me about $9.99, and then I also didn't have any expo markers, so I ended up buying a small group of those, and then my rough total was around $13, I believe. So very affordable, very convenient as well if you don't have one. I think a very easy buy again, and definitely something I could see myself reusing in the future. That being said, I also don't think, however, that I would jump to make whiteboards my primary method of note-taking or reviewing or studying material, just because, one, even though they are so eco-friendly, you're working with a very limited space, and I, for one, am somebody that definitely likes to refer back to notes and back to old diagrams and old quotes and stuff that I've written down to be able to see how I kind of thought through the information when I was first presented it. So whiteboards wouldn't be ideal for that because I have no way of preserving all that content in that small of a space. So that's something where pen and paper definitely win. But don't let that allow you to underestimate the usefulness of a whiteboard for revision specifically. So what I found, as you can see that I'm doing in the video in front of you, is actually utilizing the whiteboard to memorize my notes and memorize the diagrams in my notes. So what I'm basically doing is I have my notebook off to the side to reference as I need to, but I'm really trying to just pull down all the information that I can recall from memory and recapture it onto the whiteboard in front of me without looking to my notebook over and over again. And basically I do this once and then I erase, and then I do this once again and then I erase, and I keep doing it until I can basically recall all that information for myself on my own without having to refer to the notebook at all. So if you're utilizing or needing something to really solidify information into your brain, this is a great way to do so. Another tactic that you can use a whiteboard for really well is basically a scratch paper. So if you're in a class as a pre-medical student, you will have a lot of these classes, classes like chemistry, physics, any kind of mathematics, really statistics, pre-calc, algebra, calculus. You will have to do a lot of practice problems and practice sets to really understand what kind of concepts you're working with and how to go about solving those problems. So the whiteboard can be a really great tool for you to step by step lay out all your solutions, and then also maybe even color code them as need be. And like I said, whiteboard mistakes are super easy to take care of. So if you end up making a mistake, it's not a big deal. Go ahead and erase it, and your notes and the problem set in front of you will still be nice and clean for you. So that about sums up all my takeaways from my whiteboard studying process. If you are an avid Whiteboard user or you're about to embark on the Whiteboard studying journey after watching this video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below what classes you're planning on using Whiteboard studying for. I would love to find out. And as always, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for future content. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for my day-to-day updates. I'm going to have the link for both my gram and new Facebook page linked down below.